Hey guys, T here. As you can see, we live on a little lake, and we don't take advantage enough of this view out here, or maybe a place to barbecue some meat or something like that, because our house is set back from the lake. So we don't spend as much time as maybe we'd like out here in this front yard. So my wife and I have been talking about maybe we need a gazebo or a platform of some kind so we can spend some more time out here and barbecue or watch the sunset. Anyway, I think that's a project that I'd like to do. So please follow along if you will. Please subscribe. Let's get to building. So here, this is roughed in for our little gazebo. So using the 3, 4, 5 triangular method, we're going to be sure this is square. So we marked this at 3, we marked this at 4. The angle should work out to 5. So it fits in like this, so that our stringers here are resting on concrete. So final layout, got all our strings up, everything's square. I hope. Boy, I'm not looking forward to this part. Okay, there's our first pier poured. The instructions on Quikrete are always way too dry for me. I added the amount of water that it called for, but I see concrete coming out of those concrete trucks. It's a lot wetter than what I used. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine, but the next ones I do, I'm gonna wet it more. I mixed it with more water. I like the consistency better. I thought the first one was just too dry. This looks better than the first one. It's cleaner. So I think I'm going to stay with this mix. I lined these forms with duct tape, and I did a good job because there's no concrete sticking. Here's the strip here. There we go, cleaned up, ready to take our measurements to see how level we are. This is going to be scary. You know, a good carpenter doesn't blame his tools. However, with this gazebo, it's not level. Here's a level I used for part of this. The bubble looks great. And we're going to turn it over. What? This level is almost a full bubble off. My gosh. No wonder this thing isn't level. I'm throwing this boy away. Because of our level issue, we got to put a block under here to pull this side up and to make it level. So we're going to glue it on and screw it on. So we've got our main floor joists in, and we're going to put the other joists in and go from there. So we got half of this done. And in order to conserve the wood that we were provided, we have to make this straight across. I'd rather lap them differently, but we have to use the wood we got. So we want some extra support here when these come over and lap over on this edge. These have some support that's kind of close, so I think they're okay. We're going to just glue this in and nail it. This stuff's kind of wet anyway, being treated, but we're going to wet it just to be sure. we've got our post cut off to the proper height, and we've got to make some beams that'll go from post to post. That's the next job. Here are the beams. Here we have our two beams up. Okay, that's with no braces. Nice and simple. We got a temporary canopy up just for a little bit of shade, and that seems to work okay. We're still designing the roof. So that's Gazebo Part 1. Part 2's coming soon. Take a look in the description and see if there's a link there for Part 2. That'll be putting a roof on. And maybe Part 3 will go for handrails and all kinds of fun artistic stuff perhaps. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you soon.